Hello and welcome back everyone into this video of ninth chapter part 2, where we're going to understand concatenation in strings. We're going to see what is concatenation. We'll go by definition, we'll see an example as well, and I hope you have a lot of fun. Let's see the first and the foremost important thing, which is contents. Okay, so what is concatenation, how do you append, and how do you there's a small important note about that. Now let's see by the definition. Okay, so that I don't want to go here and there. Let's stick to the definition first. So the plus operator can be used between strings to add them together to make a new string. Now we know that you can use plus operator for adding two variables. 5 plus 5 equal 10, 5 plus 2 equals 7. All these things are possible. Now what happens is this functionality of plus operator, or the plus symbol, is also extended for strings as well. Now you can concatenate, means you can combine strings together. Now this is called concatenation, by the way. This is the definition of it. And if you see, what happens over here is I have a first name and I have a last name. Okay, now I'm doing a very simple basic program where I'm just going to convert and copy the first part of it and the second part of it, and I'm going to combine them and basically get the output. Okay, and that's what we are going to look at right now. So let me just press an escape, copy this program all together. Okay, and go back to my code, paste it over here, save it. Let me just fix here and there alignment issues if there are any. I don't see much. Okay, and let's run this thing. Okay, so if you see over here, what happens is you stored both the values together and then you are just adding them and you are just printing out the full name. Now over here, the main idea remains the same, that you're able to add two strings together. And when you do that, you are basically doing the concatenation process. Okay, and that's what we call concatenation. I hope you understood this thing. Let's move further. Okay, now what is append? Okay, now a string in C++ is actually an object. Okay, so that's one thing you should know, that it's an object which contains functions that can perform certain operators on string. For example, you can also concatenate string with an append function. Now this is the another function that you can use. This is known as append function, which you can use to combine things together. So you have the first string, the first name, the last name, and you're going to store the full name in the process of storing first name dot append last name. Now first name dot append basically is a format which says the thing, or the first thing that you want to merge the thing into will come first, and the last name is going to get merged into this thing. Okay, so the target is going to be the first name, and the source or the additional thing which is going to join is the last name, and append is basically going to combine them together, and that's what you return as the full name in the end. Okay, let's run this program as well. Okay, let me just move it from here and all the way up to here and save it and run it. Okay, I think there's something problem. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, let's see this. So you have John Doe again. What you did is you basically appended into the first name, and that's how you get this output. Now let's come back and let's see what we have. Okay, that's what we have over here. And a short important note, it is up to you whether you want to use plus function or append function. The major difference between two is very important, that append function is much faster. Okay, when you want to combine things first, use faster, then you use append function. However, for testing, you may be easier to see the plus symbol, because append is also a string, so it might not be visible that much. So that's up to you. You can use whatever you want. And that's all for this one. In the part 3, we're going to see the numbers and strings and the uses. I hope you had a lot of fun, because I had one. And I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, happy learning and peace.